Happy Sunday, y'all. It's Molly. Molly S. Dixon. And no, that's not my real name. And this is your daily what the hell, y'all. So, a little while back, me and a buddy of mine decided to go to the Hermitage. And if you ain't from around Tennessee, you may not have ever heard of the Hermitage. The Hermitage is the presidential home of Andrew Jackson. Give or take, not the most popular president. But anywho's what's it. This is one of the most well-preserved presidential homes in America because Andrew Jackson had a son, Andrew Jackson Jr., who was kind of a drunk and a gambler and had to sell the Hermitage shortly after Andrew Jackson Sr.'s death to pay off his gambling debts. So it's been like a museum since like shortly after Jackson died. Well, I had gone there when I was a kid in school, and there was this little tombstone underneath the pavilion where Andrew Jackson and his wife Rachel are buried. And then there's all these really pretty tombstones over to the left of other family members that are buried on the grounds. Nobody said anything about the little tombstone over to the right. Well, they have done a new tour called In Their Footsteps at the Hermitage, where instead of focusing on the Jackson family, they focus on the enslaved persons that were on the grounds, which I thought was a great take and really enjoyed it. And I recommend it to everyone because I believe American history should be inclusive and include the history of all of Americans. Well, anywho's my what's it. Turns out this little tombstone belonged to a formerly enslaved person by the name of Alfred. Alfred is freaking awesome. Just saying. I like to go and pick antiques, and I have a booth at an antique store, and I like to trade a little bit. It's a southern thing. We pretty much all do it here. But anyway, Alfred is the OG, like legendary Hall of Fame picker, okay? Because when Andrew Jackson Jr. was selling off some of Andrew Jackson Sr.'s stuff after he died to pay some bills, Alfred bought like a mirror and a cooler and something else. All right, this minute I can't remember. So, when they're turning it into a museum, Alfred's like, hey, y'all, I got some stuff. You want some stuff? And they're like, yeah, we'd like that stuff. You know, the rich white ladies called the Ladies of the Hermitage that was running the place. And he's like, all right, this is what I want. I want to live in my cabin on the grounds of the Hermitage for the rest of my life, unbothered. I want to be buried on the grounds of the Hermitage, and when I die, I want my funeral to be in the halls of the Hermitage. Son of a bitch, he got it. Like, dang, free house for life, fancy-ass funeral for like a mirror and a cooler. As it turned out, Alfred lived on the grounds of the Hermitage longer than any member of the Jackson family. And he was one of the first tour guides at the Hermitage and seriously made bank for his day because, you know, he does the tour. He's lived there literally his entire life. And he's like, this is the front door. This is the back door. Bye, y'all. Unless you tipped. And as long as you was tipping, he was talking, telling all the tea on the Jackson family. So hats off, old school. And why the hell? What the hell, y'all? Is this not taught in school? That is a cool ass story of a formerly enslaved person totally doing better in life than the rich little snotty rich kid raised on the same property who gambled away everything because he used his brain, he used his skills, he played the game, and damn, son, you need to be in the history books. And why ain't he? What the hell, y'all?